On the show, and this morning we are joined by Chris Biggins and Bree Connors to talk about the event coming up in August. It is United Ability's Journey of Hope. It's the 75th anniversary of United Ability, and Journey of Hope is a big deal each and every year. Please welcome Chris and Bree to the show. How y'all doing this morning?
Good. How are you?
Doing well.
Great
Thank you all for coming in. Yeah. Let's talk about Journey of Hope. Who wants to start?
I can go ahead and give a little background.
Chris.
Yeah, so Journey of Hope is United Ability's biggest fundraiser of the year, and it's a huge celebration. So typically we have fantastic performers and heartwarming stories, and it's just a great way to celebrate and tell the community about United Ability. So this year we have Victoria Bueno, who's a ballerina who was born without arms, and she was on America's Got Talent. Mm-hmm. She's just an incredible talent, and we're going to get to watch her performances along with a bunch of other great events.
It's going to be amazing. I'm a big fan of the ballet, and I've noticed the Alabama Ballet is working along with you all to promote this, and it's going to be a big deal. Celebrates access and inclusion in the arts, and this performance will definitely not disappoint.
Yeah, it's going to be incredible.
Yeah. Bree, your connection to the event?
Yes, so my son Emmett is at school at Hand in Hand, which is a 6-month through pre-K program where they have typically developing kids and special needs kids in the same classroom. And so we've been there this is our second year. He is 4. Next year is his last year, so we're very sad. But, it is truly something that you just have to see and experience for yourself. It's just so great. These kids, like I said, are all in the same classroom, and, it's like everybody is, the same.
Yeah, that's amazing. And United Ability, I think we take it for granted sometimes because it's here and you hear the name, but you don't really see all the things that United Ability touches. And when you do, your mind is blown.
Oh, yeah. It's kids, it's adults. They do everything. And, yeah.
Now, Chris, you're going to be one of the co-hosts of the event, which has got to be a whole lot of fun. The event is going to be at UAB's Alice Stevens Center. It's Saturday, August 19th, and doors open at 5. Program starts at 6 with a reception at 7:30. You'll be co-hosting with Allie Gorey.
Yeah.
Tell us what you got planned.
So, I don't know. Well, Allie B. Gorey is a very talented performer and tap dancer, and I'm just me. So hopefully I don't fumble over my words too much, and she'll be the professional to take over. But she's performed in Allie Stevens Center before with all of her plays and dances, and that was where I first saw my first Journey of Hope in 2019. I was just blown away by the event. So I'm just excited, one, to watch the event and to be there. And, of course, I'll help talk a little bit and string it along.
And you've benefited from the Journey of Hope and United Way. Talk about your connection with United Ability. I've got United Way on at 9, and it just keeps going back and forth in my head. United Ability. Talk about your connection with United Ability and your involvement.
Yeah, so I first heard about United Ability in 2013, and I was born with cerebral palsy. And so I moved to Birmingham in 2012 when I was having some pretty serious struggles with my disability, and I had no idea there was a place that could see individuals that are adults, because most of my care was pediatric care. I had no idea there was a place after that for me to go, and there really wasn't wherever I went. And so I went to United Ability after I heard about it, and the first appointment I knew this was like the place for me to be. The doctors knew exactly what I was going through because they see it every single day with a ton of other people. It was like it was placed right here in my backyard. I couldn't believe how great it was, and like a year or two later, I was much better. Looking back, I was going down a pretty bad path there, and they steered me right on the straight path. And so after that, I decided I didn't just want to have that be my one relationship with them. Those 2 appointments, I joined the junior board and helped fundraise for them a little bit. And through that journey, I learned about all the other programs, like the Hand in Hand clinic that Emmett's in, and the adult programs and the early intervention and just everything. They take you from even before the child is born to help the parents all the way throughout the entirety of the adult's lifehood. And so it's a place where it gives you hope that if you have a disability or a pretty harsh situation, there's going to be a team there to help you out.
Yeah, I had a friend listening to the show recently and heard David on here and messaged me about it, and his son was getting ready to get out of college and be in Birmingham, and he was asking about United Ability, and I said, let me connect you with David. And then I got 2 messages from David and from my buddy just raving about how great the connection was. And my friend was just like, man, this is going to be such a huge help for my son. And I can't say enough about meeting David and what United Ability does. And I'm so glad that we learned about it. So it's really important to get out there and talk about, like I said, you think everybody knows about United Ability, but a lot of us, you just hear the name and you don't realize exactly what's going on. And so much good is taking place because of United Ability. And I think you're going to be a great co-host for Journey of Hope. I think you got it. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, we're going to nail it. It's going to be great.
Awesome. Bree, talk about how this has changed your life, not just your son's life, but your life, working with United Ability.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I can attest exactly what you said. I mean, it's like you have no idea this place exists, and then you show up, and they're like, oh, now you're family. I mean, just the connections we've made with people. So my son has a pretty significant disability, and then I have a 6-year-old who is just typically developing. And just to see, I mean, they both very much have a place there. I mean, she loves going there and visiting all of Emmett's friends at school. I mean, they figure everything out, and it's just like, almost like, oh no, we can get you to ride a bike, or, we can get you going on the slide. I mean, it's just anything's possible over there. And like you said too, it is from, before birth to adulthood. A lot of times you find like, oh, we just do kids, until 3, and then they age out, and then you're like, oh my gosh, what do we do? And it's the entire journey. And I mean, equally beneficial for kids that don't have a disability.
I was going to say, it teaches inclusion.
Yes.
It teaches kids who don't have disabilities that kids with disabilities are just like them.
Yeah. Patience, compassion. I mean, there's just, no other way to just show them and teach them, but just to be there.
Well, we're very excited for you all, and I'm sure we'll talk about it again before the event. But Saturday, August 19th, UAB's Alice Stevens Center, a wonderful place for any event, is the United Ability Journey of Hope, 75 years of United Ability. You can go to unitedability.org, unitedability.org. That's right, David, right? Okay, and get more information and get your tickets. Chris, Bree, it was wonderful to meet y'all this morning, see you and to meet you this morning, and to hear about this year's Journey of Hope. Everybody get your tickets and go support United Ability, such an important group in this city and state. Thank y'all so much.
Thanks for having us.
No problem. Stick around. What's Wrong, Alabama? What's Right, Alabama? Coming up next. Right now, it's Olivia Dean and Leon Bridges. The Hardest Part is on Birmingham Mountain Radio.